Alright, so this game is Europa Universalis 4, and it is amazing. I have over 1,000 hours in this game, but this might just look like a bunch of random colors in Europe. There's a lot to it. There's so many small states, and as the years go by, they will conquer each other, and we're going to be a part of that. So I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler alert about how the rest of the world looks. There's so many different, China's big, but they're flimsy on the inside. There's different mechanics in the game. There's tribes. Those are like tribes, migrating tribes, and uncolonized land all throughout the world. Tribes and Aztecs and the Iroquois are up here, or something like the Iroquois. And a lot of this will be colonized and also inhabited by the Native Americans. But today we're going to focus in Europe because that's the main area for this game. So, where might we start? Well, this is my favorite one. It's the Ottomans. Um, they get large. They were like the destructive force in this starting year, 1444. Shortly after this time period is when Constantinople gets occupied. And of course, that's going to be one of our first goals as the Ottoman Empire. So, let's throw on Iron Man mode because I'm a fool. One take. So this game's very interesting. As the Ottomans, we do have a lot of agency compared to almost anyone else. So in Europe, you have to get European Christian allies, but as the Ottomans, you can almost dominate with very few allies, mainly trying to acquire puppets along the way in vassal states. Because you just kind of start out in a good spot, but this is they have their own downfalls. Let's go into the tabs here. So first of all, we've got enough gold. We're gonna recruit some basic advisors. Gonna get some tax bonuses, and this it is administrative skill. So hold on, before I go into that, these points right here, we'll build them up. They usually max out at about 1,000. We build them up, and they are what pays for new technology and basically all the progress we make as a nation to grow intellectually and such, as well as develop our own like infrastructure as well. Um, so if you see administrative points, that little symbol right there, that means yeah we can raise tax income in a province, or we'll be getting better technology. So if I get the next technology, I'll be able to build a temple. This is 1444. It starts us out at the very low era. But yeah, so I'm gonna get one guy like that. He costs 1 gold a month, so that's gonna cost me. But if you look at my balance at first, it's not too bad. And I can't afford that much, so I'm just gonna get this guy and this guy. I don't like their little attributes, but it's something. And now a lot of people do their estates differently than me, and holy shit, there's a lot more than I remember here. This is fine. I think this is fine. Um, Alright, so some of the diet. And as one of my favorite streamers says, pick whichever one is right for you. I'm going to go with increasing the base production. What that does is a lot of things, right? That does a lot of things. But the main reward right here is the ducats, which is gold money. I just have to develop that, which will cost some of these points, because that's production points or diplomatic power. Why does that? It sounds funny, but it is. It is what it is. Um, and then, yeah, I'm going to do that one. It's like the easiest one, I think. I just have to remember to click that after a few months, after I get a few more of these points. Because, let's see how expensive it is. 62, yeah, it would cost 62 to develop. It's kind of expensive. And I only have 84. And I need to increase it by 2 points, I believe. Wait, how many? Yeah, 2 points. Alright. Now, what that did was it gave everyone loyalty. And it's just good to get loyalty. And now I'm going to seize land, because there's a thing called crown land. And I want to own the land. I don't want, like this, the merchant guilds, I don't want them to own the land. I don't want them to own the land. I don't want them to own land. This is like a nobility. This is a different kind of religious. Oh man, this is a whole historical thing. If you see there, originally a term reserved for Christians and Jews, the Dimni are the non-Muslim subjects in the Muslim realm. So basically, they have a whole special thing to where I can't convert them right now. You see there, if I try to convert them in my religious tab right here, it just won't happen. It doesn't give me a date. So there is no converting them, no matter how long. Unless I were to remove that. But then it just causes a bunch of other issues. Because as you see here, that's almost half my country. This is the religious map mode. These are my Muslim provinces. And I'm these green guys, by the way, the Ottomans. We're all split. It's weird. But, of course, Europe is Orthodox Christian, and I'm Sunni. So this was like a deal, and to let them keep their religion and still be loyal subjects of the Ottoman Empire. It was a whole thing. It also has a lot to do with the Janissaries. They were, through the Devshirn system, they would, take Christian children and stuff. Anyways, normal things, I guess. Point being, let's go ahead and give some of these guys different benefits. Now, there's a whole lot in here. For time's sake, I'm going to summarize. This just increases the loyalty of it. You get the loyalty up to plus 50, the equilibrium of the loyalty up to plus 50, and you're chilling. So that's kind of one of my goals here. And that right there is the loyalty emblem, the one on the left. What I don't want to do is get one of these ones that take away crown land, because I play it differently than everyone else. I don't like losing crown land. I am selfish. I'm a selfish ruler. I need it all. So, also going to get this, which is missionary strength. So when I do convert someone, that'll be better. Plus the loyalty. That reduces crown land. I think we'll be okay with 49%. I can do that. This is a super good one just for different diplomatic stuff. The diplomatic reputation is good, and opinion modifiers. And it doesn't do much bad. Just increases influence, that's fine. As long as influence doesn't get up to 100. Now these guys, it's a very similar thing. There's certain ones I don't want to do. This is the loyalty one for them, right of counsel. And I don't like any of the others. Equilibrium is 52%. Yeah, they're a little bit different, so that's fine. Merchant Guild. I do like a bunch of Merchant Guild stuff. This is very good stuff. We'll give you 5 cheap loans. Indebted to the Merchant Guild. Very important. Look how much gold we have now. We had like 16, so that'll start our whole situation. That's the loyalty one, and it just makes our trade a little bit worse for a few years. It's really valuable. Yeah, I also like to get this one. It'll increase power costs, which is technology and stuff, but I like the production efficiency and not having to worry about interest and inflation. Um, yep, that'll be fine for now. Later on, we'll be adding stuff that people usually do immediately, and then they just suffer through a bunch of negative modifiers. I just play chill. I don't like the negative modifiers. I know it's inefficient. If someone were to know this game and comment, they would be like, "My dude, but you could conquer a little bit more land if you suffered. Just like I'll suffer a little less, conquer a little slower. It'll be fun. We should still dominate the whole world. 60% equilibrium for the Dimny, and now the Janissaries. Now these are very unique group. This is integral right here. The Janissaries demand pay. Every time your leader dies, they demand like a bunch of money. So that's huge. Draconic training. I don't even know about that one. Well, loyalty. Hell yeah. I'm not sure about this one. Strict deference system. That was that system where they take in the chitlins, the Christian chitlins, to do the thing. I don't want to enforce celibacy. That's just mean. Just for role playing reasons, I'm not going to enforce celibacy. I might suffer for this, but it's whatever. All right, we'll see. 52% equilibrium. All right, so that's the estates. That's what this whole thing was. I should have said that. This is the court thing. This is government. Now we have a unique modifier to mimic what happened in real life, because this game ends in 1835. To mimic what happened in real life, as the ages go on, you're basically you're you're gonna potentially struggle if you don't do the right things to combat your people getting rich and living lavish lives. Your leaders, your whole leadership court system, and they say this in the decadent system. It's kind of clunky, but this is most countries have kind of unique and different, neat governments. So this is theirs. It grants them a lot of benefits too, which I'm not very good at using yet, but we'll see how I do. Let's see here. Now the diplomacy screen. We're in our menu here. In the diplomacy screen, you can click other countries and you can choose to do things with them. For now, we're just going to pick some rivals. Now this, it shows who rivals us. So we can immediately be like, oh, you want to fuck with us? We'll just go straight back at you. But we're looking for, shit, Byzantium isn't there. They're too small. Let's do Venice, because we hate them. They have land that we own, that we want. It's like right there, right there, right there. That's all stuff we want. And then the Mamluks. The Mamluks are Egypt. Eventually the Ottomans go into Egypt. So for now, we'll do Mamluks. And now maybe, let's see. We can't rival small guys because that wouldn't be like a rivalry. Like we're kind of too big to rival them. You can only rival bigger guys. So I don't even know. Lithuania. They rival us anyways. So I know that's a big Lithuania, but there's a whole thing that happens over here. You'll see. You'll see. And now that's the diplomacy screen. Economy, there's not much to do here. I took out those burger loans. Let me keep that up. This is army maintenance and fleet maintenance. We're going to keep that max because we're hoping to go to war soon. Trade. I'm going to keep that for now. Usually they start it in a not that bad of a spot. I'll just keep it going. It's transferring trade. This is the trade map mode. It's transferring trade from these areas and sending it to merchants in my land instead. So that's what that screen is. Technology. We just have to wait. So I need 600 to get that. I only have 112. So this is a waiting game. You always want to get as many points as you can, and you can see how many you can get in this screen right here. And there are different modifiers. This guy gives +1, and your leader is who gives most of your points. So having good leadership is essential, and the Ottomans have a good mechanic for that. So that's how you get quicker technology. Ideas are a whole thing. Now missions. This brings the unique flavor to each country. Like, if I build 10 galleys and my navy is big, I'll gain an admiral, and that will lead me to different things over here, which will give me trade power, and this will give me relations. I have to do something with Venice. This is it gets complicated, but for now we'll stick with some of the basics. Stability. Oh, Pashas. I don't really care about this mission. I'm not going to do that one. Big army. That's important. Oh yeah, that's big. Year's 1450. Oh, okay. So, army of 30,000. Oh, so we only need one more. So, 29 is 2,900. Right? Hold on. I'm lost. No, I confused myself. 29,000 men. So, yeah. I need one more guy. Now let's go into this menu. This is where you build things. This is one menu where you can build things. There's many ways to do it. But let's check our armies first. 11,000 infantry and 4,000 cavalry. Okay. 10,000 and 4,000. I need even numbers badly. It's a problem. I understand it. Let's see here. There's one general, and we can get the second general. Now let's see if it shows it. There we go. Now you see the check mark. So now we just need to wait for an event and get that one guy built, and we'll get claims on land which we can use to conquer it. So you can't just randomly declare war willy-nilly. You kind of need claims either through events, or you could send spies and get little claims through some tomfoolery. Oh no, I could have just built Janissaries. That's going to be a good one. Total army size 90%. Okay, yeah, it's Janissary time. So I'll get both of these events real quick. And that'll give me claims on a bunch of other provinces as well. Let me show you the claim map mode. Oh no, it didn't do it. Hold on. Oh, I still need that troop. Oh, no, I don't. Alright. Let's just start a new army over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or no. I built one too many. No, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, 10 Janissaries. So now the morale of my armies is increased. That's super good for 25 years. That's huge. And now I've got a permanent claim on every Turkish province. So that's this right here. I've got claims here. And these right here are special claims. Those are reconquest. Those are like, that's like our land. We really claim that. But these are like, yeah, no, this is ours. We're going to come for that eventually. And then let's see what else we got going on here. Where are we at? Okay, so we did those two missions, and that led us to this one. We've got privileges. We already did some of this stuff earlier. So, loyalty for 100 years. Okay. And military power. So we got some of the military power back we spent on the Janissaries. And for now, we're gonna... I'm just gonna condense these guys real quick. Save a little money, because we don't need that many. I just did that for the mission. And now we're under the force limit. So if you go over this limit, it just starts costing exponentially more and more. There's Navy and Army. You increase the force limit by growing your population and conquering and developing and stuff. Gotta conquer stuff. So these are missions. Okay. I should have saw this earlier. This is amazing. Basically, to become the first country with cannons. Oh, I can't get them. Now I have to wait a year or a month. Okay, I'll wait a month. That's fine. But for now, let's keep doing... So that's most of the missions I can do immediately. Oh, wait. Galleys. I can't... I don't... how many do I have? 7. Hold on. Have at least 10 galleys. Oh, yeah. Let's build to capacity for our galleys. So 1, 2, 3, and that right there shows the limit. And that'll put me over 10, and then after that's done, I'll have another mission done. Cool. And that's pretty much the missions for now. We'll go down them as we go. And this is, these are little missions. You can do a bunch of interesting things here. But basically right now it's all kind of basic stuff you do over and over in this game when you start out. It's, they usually grant little bonuses and stuff, kind of depending on your country. But you can also like fundamentally change, like right here you can become the caliphate of the entire Islamic world. Yeah, eventually you can unlock firearms and start training with firearms. There's some fun things in this game. Stability. 0 is fine. You just don't want to go negative. It costs points to boost it. I'm just gonna chill for now, though. Just no, you know what? Fuck it. I like having positive stability. It's just good. You get prosperity in your land, so which is just a little benefit. Oh, I can convert one province because it's Shia. It's the different kind of Islam. The Christians are protected from conversion by that thing I was talking about earlier, but we're Sunni. We're going to convert them. And I don't know where this province is. Sivas? Right there. Makes sense. It's on the frontier. This is military screen. Bunch of stats. Let's not worry about all that until we have to. And that was the estates. These are the tabs. That says I have loans. This just says that we are reinforcing troops. We don't have that much unrest. It's only caused from trying to convert Sivas. We have truces. These are based on kind of historical-ish truces. Sell titles. I don't like selling titles because I go very big in Crown Land. Naval doctrine. We will do a naval doctrine. It costs a lot of gold, but it's kind of important. I'm just going to go straight for the galley combat ability. We'll be fighting in an inland sea where galleys excel. And we can build improvements, but it's only castles. I'll wait till we can build temples, and then we'll spend some gold. And Defender of the Faith. I'm not going to take it now. Maybe in the future. It gives a bunch of bonuses, but it costs a lot of gold. 500. I'm just going to... We don't want to go into debt too hard while we build up and conquer, so... And now, after all of that preparation, and I went through it pretty much everything I could, because the start you're going to have as any nation will be different. There is no good start. There is no. All right, hold on. I'll get to that in a second. The victory over Varna. Now this is the event. I don't know if you can read that. I don't know how good my thing is, but basically, something happened and we won recently. So there was a crusade against us, and right about at the time, right around this time, we defeated them. Apparently, over in what do you call it? What does it say? Fight for. Yeah, we fought a bunch of leaders or something. I don't know. Poland and Hungary and all those fools. We'll get power projection, which is awesome stat, and splendor, which is also very neat. That is really cool benefits you can get in each era, and each era lasts like 50 years. So it is cool stuff. Now, after that event, this is why we're building the army up. Now we get claims. This is a very important thing to do at first, because that's what gives us claims now on all of Byzantium, the remnants of the Roman Empire. That they used to own all this land, all that, all of that, all that jazz. So now we okay. We only went like a week or a few days. The game started November 11th, and I'm like, all right, let's unpause. And then all that happened. All right, but anyways, we'll unpause again because we're gonna wait a month, and then I think I can complete one more mission. Okay, now what I need to do though is get a level 2 military advisor. Oh, get it. It'll cost less uh, land maintenance, so money for the troops. But he's expensive. Anyways, it's a good trade-off because I'm gonna get this. I can afford it too. 4 free cannons. Amazing. And now what I'm gonna do is I don't know. I'm gonna combine a few more of these guys. So these artillery are actually gonna be a little expensive. 5? I didn't mean for 5. Oh no. There we go. 4. And let's see, these janissaries. We've got artillery here. Oh, that's right. I was building a regular infantry as well. Alright, I'll send the janissaries here. And I will also split the artillery. I'll have 2 armies, basically. I don't know if the artillery will be that strong split like that. This also might go against conventional wisdom for gameplay. But it's fine. I like balance. I have issues. And now they're both 18. Wait, how do y'all have... 8. Oh, that's dumb. I don't know why they would split the janissaries like that. Alright, so these guys offered me a royal marriage. Do I care? No. I don't care. Speaking of... yeah. Let's go through the very first war here. Now, this is kind of early to just do a war. It's a little risky. Now let's recruit an admiral for my fleet. Even though the rest of the fleet's not ready yet, that'll be fine. I think. And we're going to go ahead and just declare We got all our armies united. Of course, we're going to do it for Constantinople, and Wallachia is going to join the war on Byzantium side. They're not too much of a problem. As you can see, the enemy just turned red. And we're going to try and knock out both the enemy armies real quick. So this is the pause button up here. I'm hitting spacebar to pause it, but it's also up here. Oh, so what happened there was a stack wipe. We outnumbered them 18,000 to 8,000, and it just instantly wiped out half of Byzantium's army. They only have 3,000 men left active in their army, 8,000 reserves. And now we siege down the walls of Constantinople. Our fleet is helping the siege, so this is the siege thing. It's a little complex. They don't have many people guarding the walls, but you can't just run into the walls head first. You need to slowly attrit the enemy. So siege them for months, and if you have enough, the walls here are too big even if I combined all my artillery, but if you have enough artillery you can kind of siege down the walls and make this a lot easier, but I don't. So in the meanwhile, let's see if we can go and this army right here too, the Wallachian army. By the way, if that sounds familiar, it's basically kind of southern Romania. Now they ran away. So we're just going to siege down this fort right here. This land was down quick because it didn't have a fort. I forgot they have a buddy over here. They're employing the buddy system, you see? That's why you do that. And now it's a waiting game. I don't have forts over here. That's kind of why it's just rampaging. This is not going to be good for the economy in the area. No, the economy. But, yeah, they're just raiding and pillaging a little bit. It's fine. I'll be able to take down that army, no sweat. As long as I can keep this army isolated from joining them, their army combined won't match one of mine. And now we wait. I'm going to turn up the speed a little bit here. Oh, hold on. Ah, damn it. Poland and Lithuania united. It's a historic event. Oh my god, and they got Moldavia? Oh, that's not cool, bruh. Not cool at all. So basically, all of this is going to be straight up Poland now. That's going to be a thorn in my side the whole game. I'm going to have to do something about that eventually. Because, like, we're bordered. They've got stuff I want. Everyone has stuff I want. If they don't, they're a threat to me. Because I have stuff they want. So, this is how the world works. It's fun. Everyone just fucking hates and distrusts each other. It's a good time. Anyway, so yeah. This game teaches a lot about how the world works, honestly. And it's not a direct representation. But the idea, if you let your guard down, if you don't have allies, if you're small, if you're militarily weak, you will be conquered. That really gets things through to you about how the world works in the real world too. Everyone's just waiting for an opportunity to destroy each other, to conquer each other, but in different ways. It's especially different in modern times compared to these, but I won't get too philosophical on you. Now this is relating to the decadence thingamajig. It's just letting us know it's there. Yay, Constantinople is done. Oh no, I gotta slow down the time. Battles are happening. And there's a navy battle. Battles work with dice rolls. And if it's on land, there's like sea battle, or there's terrain benefits and defensive, offensive, but in the water, no such luck. These bars represent morale. I don't know why their morale sucks. I'm just a superior force. But yeah. Now we're gonna let it go, and each day they get the modifiers, and we won. We didn't sink any ships. They just retreated. It is what it is. Yeah, no, we don't want that. That's terrible. We have to completely annihilate Byzantium. Don't ever do that if you play this game. That unless you're doing some weird flavor thing, roleplay thing. Anyways, full conquest. Here we go. And what did I get? Oh yeah, because I built a few more ships. I gained a good admiral. Ooh, you are replacing the old admiral. So these little, they're pips, or what they call them. They represent different skills. So shock, this new admiral's better. Fire, the new admiral's got 3 as opposed to 2. Maneuver, it's equal, but the new admiral's better, so I'll let him lead the fleet. And we'll go ahead and get our boats right there. And unpause. Pause is going to be your best friend in a game like this. If you've never played a grand strategy game, there's gonna be lots of pausing, and that's fine. It's not a race. Oh, I'm also clicking through things really quick without explaining them, so let me show you real quick. I moved my fleet right there, and he's meeting up with this guy, because I couldn't send this ship alone, they'd get destroyed. So I paused it, sent this guy, unpausing it, so I don't do too much. And then I paused it again when he got there. And now I do the little box. If you've never played a strategy game, just explaining things. Merge selected units. And voila. Now the fleet's got 10 ships 10 galleys instead of 9. 2 trade ships and 12 transport ships. No big cannon ships yet. They will come. And now, my fleet took a little damage in that battle, so I'm just going to have them go back to port right here. And let's focus on the upcoming battle right here. Oh, they're retreating. Let's see if we can catch them. Nope, they're going this way. Now, this won't be a good battle for me. I'll be advancing into mountains, probably across the river. But we outnumber them greatly, and I believe in our overall military strength. They don't know what to do. Panic, bro. See, these are the negative terrain modifiers. How do you not have a leader? No! When did your general die? Oh my god. So there's their general, and I didn't... That's just bad. That just gives you bad stat modifiers if you don't have a general. So I'm going to have him chill. I don't know what happened to the last guy. I didn't... It's a noob mistake, but here we are. They're getting aggressive over here. I'm gonna go ahead and conquer this province real quick before I move on. Speed it up to medium speed. And my fleet is fully healed, so I'm just gonna have them chill over in the off the coast of Athens. Alright, so I recruited a new general. He's okay. These are the pips. These are the pips. And let's go destroy their armies. Armies? Oh no! I knew it. They always see these enemies are clever. They'll take advantage of the situation. Like they're currently now invading Wallachia. And that just doesn't seem nice to me. I have a crazy idea though. Let's see if it works. I'm going to start increasing relations with Poland. Ooh, that's good. I'll lose a little prestige. That's one of those stats you want to keep above 0, and the more you have, the better. Max is at 100. But I'll gain a skill 2 trade guy. Now, what that means... Oh, pause. What that means is I'll get 2 of these points instead of 1 from my minister, basically. And he's not as expensive as the usual. See, this guy's 4.05. This guy's 2.02. Same benefit and everything. Same skill level, but cost cheaper. So, I really like trade efficiency, guys. Equilibrium is bringing everything slowly back up to 50. That's what we want. Eventually, we'll be able to seize land again. That's one of those internal stats you want to slowly work on. You get used to it. Let's see. Hey, at 42% chance of siege success. We successed. Alright, now let's see if we can get this spot before Poland sneaks it away from us. And, yeah, we are the attacker. That crescent flag is ours, so... Oh, man, they've given up. They're basically in an offensive battle because it's a siege battle, and it's our land. Well, it's our land since we own the fort. So that army just got wiped off the face of the map. We have 0 reserve manpower. That's not really good. But we're not going to have that many wars, so it'll be fine. Oh, I hate these, but I'd much rather have stability. You can only have maximum of 3, so having 2 means you're a very extra stable country. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You can diplomatically vassalize weak countries around you, so I forgot to do that. Ramazan is a great candidate to diplomatically and a vassal is like an ally, but they just obey. They won't call you into any wars you don't want to be in. They'll give you a little bit of gold every month. It's just a great way to have land without having to militarily conquer it. Now, I think I'm just going to end the war with Wallachia. I have a weird idea. We'll see if it works, but just going to take this bit of land and ask for some gold. There's like a mechanic that's kind of hard to find, but it's called aggressive expansion. And you don't really want to conquer too much land at once. And I'm already going to be conquering all of Byzantium. So they're going to be not not happy with me already. Ooh. Let's go with diplomatic power. Very interesting. I don't remember this one. Now we're sieging down Athens. Lovely city. If I can avoid it, I will not break things there. And so we ended the war with the Wallachia, but they are still at war with all these guys who they just want that land, so they're just greedy and going for it. What I'm doing in the meantime, I'm trying to be sneaky. I want to see if I can become friends with Poland and work out like a really weird situation. Even though we're like historical rivals, this shouldn't work out. I have a weird plan. You'll see. You'll see. My goal is to get all of Wallachia back through like a fake diplomacy thing. And that requires me allying with what should be my enemy for most of the game. But if I can sneak this bit of land, I'll be chill for a while. You can do that through different vassals and favors and stuff. Oh yeah, you. Go to the other port. Oh, I should have done that a while ago. I mean the other fort. Oh, I don't need another freaking trade guy. It's the same thing. Yeah, more trade power in Aleppo. Okay. That'll give us more money. Since I am sending that to Constantinople anyways. Constantinople. Constantinople. You know what I mean. Constantinopolis, Istanbul, Nueva Roma. What was the Norse name? I don't remember the Norse name. Put the Norse name in the comments below. Okay, I could have probably sped it up right now. I was thinking of more tutorial things to say. Sometimes when you're finishing one war, you kind of want to be planning the next. The Siege of Athens is over. And there's a little fleet battle because there was a ship that got forced out of port. We'll see how that goes. So Athens is controlled. And now... Let's see here. I'm going to spend a little extra, get this fort down. This uses points, and it basically expends a lot of artillery to break down the walls and increase your likelihood of taking it in the siege. Right here, there's a bunch of chance modifiers, so I'll ignore this for now. Right here, there's a bunch of chance modifiers, and each one will slowly, potentially increase the likelihood of it falling after every, it's what they call a siege tick. So after every, it's like 30 days or so, but not quite exactly 30 days. Oh yeah, so some dude lost some sort of flavor event here. Someone in Moria sent something. I'm just going to send the expedition. I don't know. I feel like this is a trap because it says nothing will happen. Something always happens. I could be wrong. It's fine. It didn't give me too many negative modifiers. I don't want unrest right now. I'm just going to lose prestige. As long as I keep it above 10. Come on, 14%. Alright, at least it's up to 21% now. I'm going to try it. I'm going to fuck it up. I fucked it up. Tried to heal my fleet a little bit. Okay, so your fleet heals on the 1st. Or your fleet and your army, they'll recover a little bit of stuff on the 1st. Which might not align with the siege tick, and I thought I could get away with one by sneaking them in there. It didn't work. It messed up the siege tick, but anyways, now it's fine. And okay, hold on. I could straight up attack him like that, or I might just be able to end the war and save some lives. Roleplay reasons, maybe I don't want to just do that when I don't have to. If they accept. They do. Alright, I'll be able to save some lives. That's fine with me. Actually, no, they become fucking rebels anyways. Alright, let's get some fucking... Let's wreck them. I'm sorry, dude. I thought about it. It's the thought that counts. Oh, man, that's a rough battle. I did lose a lot of people. But, you know, see that? My leader gained a better siege ability for some reason. And now we'll just finish him off over here. Boom. That right there, 7,000 and negative 7,000. That's what you call a stack wipe. You can do that by like beating him in one battle and then just following him out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my navy a little bit more experience as well. Get this war over with. Alright, so got all their land, and this is as much gold as they can give me. Now, this right here, a coalition, when I mentioned aggressive expansion earlier, this is what that represents. You don't want to conquer too much land at once, or every country around you they'll gang up on you and get all that land back. They'll free countries that you annexed. They'll take land for themselves. They'll wreck your economy. It'll be a coalition war. It's something to be avoided, especially if you're new at the game. So be careful. If you see hover over this when you're ending a war, if you see too many countries on that, if they're stronger than you, just don't do it. Take less land in the peace treaty and just wait. A lot of time you gotta wait it out or attack a different religion. They're very religion focused when they get pissed at you for who you conquer. So I just conquered a bunch of Christians. They're gonna be mad. So hello Muslim world. They're next. Anyways, boom. All that land is mine now. As you can see, Constantinople is mine. That's kind of a big deal. I'll make it the capital. You get a bunch of benefits. Now I have 3 stability, which is max. It changes to my culture, changes to my religion, and it gets a bunch of bonuses, and I become officially an empire. The Ottoman Empire is born. And now we have a bunch of different cultures that are just integral to us because we're kind of like the big dogs in the area. But yeah, that's the first war. Hold on, let's see what mission. We got another mission. And the missions, so I showed you some of them. It kind of guides you to get good claims and start off your conquest as almost any nation you play. So you want to do that, and it'll kind of guide you through. There's a few. But this is like, if you get this, you have conquered almost all of this. Like this whole damn of Europe. No game in this game is easy. Just so you know, there is no. I was going to mention earlier than the event happened. There is no easy country to play. There's only different kinds of challenging. And this game has so much replay value. It's one of the most insane things ever. But yeah, let's not only did we get that, but we also get a mission benefit. And yeah. And now after taking that land, what you want to do, this is called coring it. You spend administrative power to basically, bring your own, what do you call it, taxmen to the land. You get all the programs up and running in the area. That's administrative power. You need that mainly for conquest. Technology and bring your administration to the areas you conquer. I definitely wanted to just show this off at least once this game. There's so many people in this niche. I watch a lot of people. I like Ludi at Historia if you like more content like this. The Red Hawk gives pretty decent, basic overviews of almost any country in the game. So if you want to get a good tutorial from them to get a good start, it's a great way to do that. But each game's going to have different RNG, and you're going to need different things to survive. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my show off of this game. I have over 1,000 hours in, and I considered myself only past the tutorial mode after 1,000. Yet it's so rewarding to learn a little bit of history, see how the world kind of develops. It's not going to be completely historically accurate because of randomness and player agency, but it's going to be something. It's going to be something, and what you do in the world, it'll it'll feel neat. It'll feel neat how you change the world. I'll tell you that. I can tell you one thing. I don't plan on collapsing like the real Ottoman Empire did. Islam will take over. Not like I'm like into anything like that. It's just when you play these games, you want to dominate. You just want to. You kind of make a goal for yourself. Here is, for example, religion is very important if you're playing as the Ottoman Empire. This is the religious map mode. Sunni people here, Islamic. Shia, I think, are in here. Orthodox Christian, Catholic, and of course there is the Protestant Reformation that pops out. So, Hindu and there's there are all of the things. You can be a trade focused country like Portugal and go take over trade nodes like right here. Imagine you just take one little city there. You don't have to conquer whole countries, but now all of a sudden you dominate that trade and you put ships out there to help dominate that trade and you're getting a ton of money. There's so much to do in this game. And playing as any outside of Europe or anything, you have entirely new challenges and very difficult ones. You play with the handicap that real nations kind of had to face. Anyways, I won't take up any more of your time if this even works. Fuck, I hope it does. I didn't double check my audio. But yeah, if you enjoy this, I can subscribe. I'm basically going to do a variety, show off a bunch of the games I play, and let me all know what you all think. All right. See ya.